right, so we are ready for week number one's journal practice, and the topic is telling your health story. So this is an opportunity for you to share all of the different conditions and circumstances and the people that had an impact on your current health condition. You're going to explore some of the beliefs that were formed throughout your life based on the different information and experiences you've had regarding your health. So take time to really dive in and fully digest this topic and tell your story. Right now, we're at the first stage of the hero's journey, referred to in mythology as the separation phase. This is where you've woken up from your life and realized on a deep level that things can't go on the same way any longer and that you need to do something different. The first step is often the most difficult, so before we take that step from the known to the unknown, let's spend a week looking at how your journey has been so far. What events and situations have led up to the changes you're about to make? From a psychological perspective, who we are is very much a product of the experiences we've had and the information we've been given while growing up. As you can see from the cycle, our past experiences and the things that we were taught solidified beliefs about all kinds of things, including your relationship to food, your feelings about your body, and your definition of health. If you grew up in a family that always ate seconds and finished their plate, it's likely impacting your weight today. If you were taught to succeed at all costs and you can't rest until all the work is done, this may contribute to your stress and burnout. Although this program is focused primarily on keeping you grounded in the present moment and consciously creating your future, there's value in mindfully exploring how you got here to this point. Taking time to go back and look at your story is an important part of the preparation for future action. And journal writing is the perfect medium for this reflection. Research has shown that writing about past stressful events can actually help us process them and learn from them so that we don't keep on doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. In other words, so we don't go insane. Journaling your story has proven to boost immune function as well as support the type of behavior changes you're looking to make. But taking inventory on your entire life can be overwhelming to say the least. So to make this week's topic manageable, I'll share some ideas. First, it may be helpful to slice up your life by looking at it during years, periods, or phases. Another way is to look at it between major life events. For example, recap the major health events between the time you got back from Australia and the time you got your promotion. Really, you can slice up your life however you want. One of the easiest ways is to write or imagine a simple timeline and then evaluate your health along the different periods. You can look at variables such as weight, stress, energy, injuries, and medical emergencies. Here's an example. I don't have any health memories that stand out necessarily until about the age of 9, when I gained a lot of weight. From 9 to 13, I really blew up, and then from about 13 to 18, I was really fit. At age 16, I had a spine surgery, and then my weight went up again at around 18 or 19. My energy was low during that period, and I was pretty stressed. At 20, I had another back surgery and was in chronic pain for 3 or 4 years after that. During my early 20s, I was very injury prone, and I hurt both my knees, both my shoulders, pretty much everything you can hurt, I hurt. I can go on, but you get the picture. So that first step is like an outline where you just plot points of health events at different ages. Then the next step is about connecting the dots of what type of circumstances surrounded these health events. This process requires a bit of curiosity and some self-research. For instance, during the first time I gained weight, my family had just moved from a small town in the Midwest all the way to San Diego. Once you've identified the circumstances, then start telling your story. How'd you feel during this phase? What were your fears and concerns? What did it teach you about life? What beliefs did you make about yourself and your health, for example? During the early phase of my weight gain, for me, I remember feeling like I didn't fit in. I had never eaten fast food, soda, or candy in my hometown, and in an attempt to fit in with the new kids, I ate and ate and ate. The belief I formed at this period was that healthy food that I was used to and grew up with wasn't cool. And to make friends and have fun, you eat junk food. You can see the impact a belief like that would have. So this week, what you'll do is write about each memory or health event in your life with as much detail as you can recall. Look at what was going on with your family, career, or love life during these periods and how you felt about it. There's no right way to tell your health story. These are all just suggestions. So, another approach is to go directly into a list of bad habits or beliefs that you've identified, and then brainstorm all the events that led to those. If you habitually eat mindlessly by the TV, for instance, when did you start that habit? What was the first time you did it? And how do you feel about eating alone or in silence? Another way to start telling your story is by looking at the people or places that taught you about health. Who in your life taught you how to eat? What were your family dinners like? What defining moments formed your opinions about your body? Who modeled stress for you, and what did you learn about life by watching? Again, this is an exploration, so extract as much learning as you can from this journal prompt. Ultimately, the idea is to look for themes, patterns, and beliefs that still impact your health today. By bringing more attention to these patterns' roots, and processing these events through journaling, you'll be more prepared to move forward next week. So don't hold back. Tell your story.